So till class 10, I want to become footballer.
Did somebody ever tell you that you look a bit like our Chief Minister? Chief Minister Conrad Sangma.
I don't know, my close friends used to say that because I used to say that I was a kid. I was a man in a kid's body. I have to do cow shed.
Okay.
So after that, then I went to school, and I remember I used to smell cow dung. 9, 10, I start to go for cold walking. I won't consider. I'll be very honest with that. I won't consider my mom as inspiration.
Either, okay.
But she was the first person that believed in me.
For the past 7 days or so, headlines have been buzzing about this remarkable individual from a small village called Moolamylliang in Meghalaya. This village is known for its exotic Christmas decorations. This story is about this young man who faced numerous difficulties and hardships in life, including working as a rathole miner and also changing schools frequently. Yet, his academic brilliance never wavered. Meet Dr. Kampher sitting with us.
My name is Kampher Pala, which in Assamese means Ikonai.
Okay. Ekunai, but
So I was born and brought up in Moolamylliang,
okay.
one among the cleanest village in Gentia Hills, and also has a exotic Christmas decoration. I was born there. I crawled there, I ran there, and I walked there. So I came from an immature family. I used to describe those type of family, immature family. What I mean by immature family is that those family who are lacking behind in many streams of life. So I was born in that type of family. I have 2 elder sisters and 2 younger brothers. And then, I did my basic schoolings from my village only up to class 3. And then in 2 schools. I changed my school often because of many situations. Then I did my class 4, 5, and 6 in Toulouse Secondary School. One sister-run based school like St. Mary's.
Okay.
Basically, it's a
Missionary.
Yeah, basically it's a branch of St. Mary's.
Okay.
So I did my 4, 5, 6 there. Then 7 I went to HK Singh in Jawai. 8 I went to Government Boys Shillong. Then 9, 10 I went back to Tulu. I took the TC when I left, but I was so grateful for them. They still allow me one more time. It's quite tough that time, but then my sister managed to.
I would pause you there. You said that you went back to Shillong again for just
I
class 8.
went back to my village.
No, you went to Shillong just for class 8.
Yeah.
Why is that so?
I went back to Shillong because of many things happened in Jawai, there are things which I want to forget in my life.
Okay.
But then when I went in Shillong, it's one among the hardest year to say for me. I had to achieve my place like the rat which carry the children from here, there, here and there. No? Those street rat. No? The street rat will carry the children from here, 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 there. So I achieved my place in Shillong like that.
Okay.
First I stayed in Jayaung, then I achieved to Nong Thamai, Dum. Then I have to shift to Jelly Shop. And then I remember the day I finished my exams, I left Shillong. That day I left Shillong.
But so many shifting, why? Why not?
Basically, the route is because of the financial struggling. When I started in Shillong, my mom still could support me. And then after 3 months, then it's like a big wall came to our life. Then I had to shift to stay with my relatives here and there. And then, studying with others, it's not quite comfortable. So I have to shift here and there. So somehow, somewhere I could finish class 8 and then I went back to Tulu.
Okay.
So after going back to Tulu, what?
After going back to Tulu, I remember I was in class 9. I literally could not study. There are many things happened in my mind. I lost concentration and all. In class 9, I think, class 9 was the year that I scored very less. I literally just passed. So then class 10 came, then somewhere I managed, try to find a space to study because our house is quite small. And I'm someone which is cannot study in a crowded place. So somehow I find a place. After my mom, there is another person that believed in me from my childhood. He's my neighbor by the name of Prosperous Boy. So that gentleman, even though he has children at my age, he he still supported me. He still believed in me that this boy will, this boy has a potential. So what happened was that during my class 10, my matric preparation, it was quite hard for me to study in that small place. As I said, then he gave me he has a storeroom. He's okay in life, so he has a nice house. Then he has a storeroom where he put all the utensils, the chair and all. So he gave me that space to study, and I sleep there. I study there. I remember his wife also used to provide me tea during my time. So I studied that time there. I think I was one of the last people to sleep in Moolamylliang. Yeah, during those time. I sleep
So
there,
you would be awake studying
Yeah,
late
stay
night.
late
Okay, last
night.
person to sleep at night.
Yeah.
Even though you lost your concentration, like you mentioned, still you continued your aim. You were actually running after your goal. So, apart from your neighbor, your mother, and who else was there in your life who actually pushed you? No, you have to go ahead, whatever be the situation.
Yeah, I came from the place of motivation, I would say. I will not say that a place of inspiration. I see no inspiration in my place. Well, I use all those things which I made in life as a motivation. That there's, you can pinpoint the difference between motivation and inspiration.
Yes, yes.
So I came from the place of motivation. All the things that I see to my left, to my right, these things motivate me to fight against all those things. So this thing motivates me, actually.
So you did multiple jobs
Yeah.
throughout your course of academic life. So when did you first started working? When did you first start working?
So far I remember. Working. I remember from class 3.
Class
But
3?
Class 3.
But when I
That's
was
like
in class,
8 years old.
Yeah, but when I was in class 1, I stayed with people as helper like that.
Okay.
I remember as a kid, especially in village, the moment school get over, you'll go out, no? But then that year for me, it was totally different. Yeah, I could not go out because that house, that family is a joint family. So many people there, and then actually they called me to carry the children back home.
Okay. When you were in class 1?
That
I
is
was
one
class 1,
job.
Yeah,
Like
I
you said.
could. So far, I
they
don't remember this
carry-
Carry kids on the
Yeah.
back.
Please tell, because she's not from Meghalaya, she'll not know
Yeah,
what it's
actually, I
called.
really want to know
Wow.
this
Yes, you have
new
to
job.
carry
Yeah.
the
Was a term,
baby,
there's a term for it.
Bakhon boy.
Oh, yeah.
Bakhon.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when people, you see here and there also, when they have work and also they'll put someone.
Okay, when here, like in Assam, we have children being transported through like vehicles, right? Here you are yourself working as a vehicle, carrying kids on your back.
Yeah,
Like they would be working and he'd be the one taking care
Yeah,
of them.
and like carrying them to the hills.
No,
and
no,
all.
no, at home only. I mean, at
Okay.
home. Whenever.
Okay,
They need
okay.
assistant. Let's say assistant.
Okay,
that.
like an assistant.
But
Okay.
you were just class 1?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was in class 1. Yeah. I
5 or
literally-
6 years old.
Yeah, I literally remember I was in class 1. Because
You yourself were a child
yeah, I
back
was
then.
a kid. I used to say that I was a kid. I was a man in a kid's body.
Oh my
So,
God.
Oh
That's
God.
a very
I-
strong statement.
Yes.
I literally remember where I was in class 1 because I remember my friends, my classmates back then. Literally last Christmas I went home, they remind me about that situation. What happened was that at first they called me to carry the baby, yeah? But then initial 2 weeks went well, no? They treat me well and I do the best job. Then as days pass by, things change. I have to do all the households, all those
chores,
things. and all.
okay.
And every morning before I go to school, and the school is very close. She's here, so very close. Only 10 meter like that. Every morning before I go to school, I have to clean 2 what do you call it?
Cow shed.
Cow shed. Yeah, I have to
Yeah.
clean 2 cow shed.
Okay.
So after that, then I went to school, and I remember I used to smell cow dung.
Oh.
And
Okay.
that's what my friend reminded me.
That is what you did in the morning, and then you would
Yeah.
go to school.
That's what my friend reminded me. Literally, last Christmas I went home. That we remember we never start with you. When was that time?
So you did not know it back then. the reason.
I remember, but usually I didn't.
Yeah.
I didn't hold what do you call it? Crutch, something.
Grudge.
Yeah, I didn't hold those things. But then my friend reminded me last.
This
Christmas,
was the reason. So you got to know after years the reason
Yeah.
why they did not sit with you.
So I know, but then as I said, I know the
forgot
person.
about
I know the person who holds.
You
things,
didn't
no?
take it,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
seriously. Okay,
So
they
they
are
just
sitting
remind me
aside.
because they have seen where I reached, so they just remind me. And then yeah, my friend didn't sit with me because I smelled literally. So obviously they will not sit with me. And then after that, then I left them. I left that, and then class 3, then 4, no, 1, 2, I didn't remember what I do. Class 3, I remember in my winter holiday, I used to look after one cow that bullfight.
Oh, ha, 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 ha.
Not the common cow.
Common cow.
The big cow. And then I literally remember the name of that cow.
wow.
They call it Ser.
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 Okay. So a lion, no. A cow in a lion's name.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Ser
not
lapalang.
lion,
Ser
tiger.
lapalang. What they call Ser? Deer.
Oh.
A deer. But they call that. But they name that cow as Ser.
Ser.
Ser is a deer.
means deer, no?
Okay. Otherwise,
So,
sher
yeah.
as in tiger. Okay.
Yeah,
Ser.
yeah, yeah.
So I look after that cow, and that guy promised to give me 700 per month.
Per month.
Yeah, 700 per
Okay.
month. So I used to look after that cow. I go and cut grass for him or leaf, whatever the cow eats. Then I do that for 1 month. What happened was that after the duration end, that guy gave excuse that you didn't give any extra day, so I'll not give you full. Then he gave me 300.
Oh, that's like less than half.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I got angry so much at time, but then I didn't have anybody to tell. I told my mom, but my mom could not do anything. No?
Yeah.
So then it went like that. Then I forget it. Then my class 4 or 5 holidays, I work in a food stall
Okay.
where chai.
Class 4 and 5.
Yeah.
My
Because in
God.
the first year.
And you were still studying and you are doing all these chores
I'm
also.
a part-time job, more not a permanent.
Oh,
For you to mention it clearly, more.
Yeah, part-time, of course.
I work winter holidays, I used to say. Winter holidays, then I study in the study times.
Yeah, yeah.
So in the first year, that auntie gave me 150. 150 per day.
Per day.
Mm.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
And then in the second year, during my class 5, she gave me 200.
Okay. Eating
I
rest.
remember when I worked there, that auntie enjoyed me a lot because she didn't need to calculate the thing. She didn't need to calculate, and every morning I'll go market for her. And
Okay.
also even the shopkeeper also loved me. Like, I remember they used to serve me puri whenever I reached there.
Okay.
like, every
So
morning-
you were also involved in cooking as well also.
No, not in cooking. In buying meat.
In buying all the stuff for
every morning we
the
have to go
kitchen.
to market, no?
Okay,
So we take
okay.
out the fish, the
Yeah.
pork and all. So I used to do all those things. After that, then I serve. I watch the.
Like you like being a small kid at time,
Yeah.
right? And you were might be very quick also.
Yeah,
like,
that's why I.
you
actually
might
enjoyed
be
it.
the favorite one among
Yeah.
all.
Even the customer also, like, I remember some of them, they used to like me.
Ah.
Then class 6, I don't remember exactly where I work, but I didn't continue there. I work here and there, whatever haja work I get. Then after that, subsequently, class 8, 9, 10, I start to go for coal walking.
Class 8.
Class 8, 9, 10, yeah.
Okay.
How did you get into that?
I got into that because it came at a point of time where the work or the labor work in my place has become so less that it's very difficult to get work. Then I
Was
have
it
no
his
option.
entire district of East Jaintia
Yeah,
Hills?
it was the entire discussion. So I had no other option, and then I just go.
How so?
great.
What was any interesting story
Uh,
that you have
the-
from the mining?
There are 3 interesting stories.
Oh, all years. Tell us.
The first one was on the first day. The first day I went, actually it's the coal mining is like this. No, you have to go down,
Yeah.
down and then horizontally. No.
Yes.
So down there are 8 ladders around, I don't know, from here till there 1 ladders. No? So there are 8 ladders you have to go down.
Okay.
Then I remember the first day I went there, I was quite very scared. No? Then what happened was that there is a small torchlight we tie here, and then with that torchlight, because we used to enter morning early, like 4 o'clock. Like. So with that torchlight, then I go. Then I have to carry that axe, no? Axe they call it. Axe
Okay.
here, then 1 bottle water, and then with 1 hand like this you go down. No? So I go down like that, and then I remember I almost sleep one. No?
Oh goodness.
all the time. Then after that, then nothing scared me about go down. Another incident happened is the first day was that I got lost. No? After the cart was full, I was responsible to pull the cart from that digging site to the storage site to that vertical side. No? And from here, the the machine will pull it out.
Okay. Okay.
So I was responsible to pull it from there to this side. No? Because you have to pull it like this. No? You have to crawl
So
like
the
this. No?
cart is very heavy, I suppose. It's full of coal.
Yeah, quite heavy.
And you being in the 8th standard.
Yeah,
So
still a
that
kid.
moment,
13-year-old.
still a kid.
It's not, I was not kidding
From
anymore.
where did you bring
Still.
all that courage that I can pull, I can go deep?
No, because you
Circumstances.
will not be able to pull full speed now. You just like this, like this.
Okay, and then what
So
happened?
somehow I managed, but then as I crawl, because you have to like this, no, and at the same time go like this. No, you pull
Okay.
like this, as like this. So you have to like this, one step at a time.
Okay.
Oh.
Then, as I said, there are many roads like this. One will dig, then will dig. There's so many, no? Then on top of that, the roads look similar.
Yeah.
So I got lost.
Ah,
I got lost. I remember to the point where, to the end point, somewhere end point. And then I cannot pull the car out, so it got jammed.
Okay.
Because
The hole
piece-
from where you were
because the piece
pulling.
is very small, no, like this.
Oh.
Then when you get to the end point, then it become more small like this. So the cart will get jammed there. Then I could not pull the cart also. Very difficult to pull it. And then I was crying there like anything. That time I was crying almost an hour. Till my tears already dry, and then I was crying. What happened to me like this? No.
so did you think this was going to be
Yeah,
the
I
end?
was thinking this is the end.
Oh.
I was thinking this is the end. And then I was like murmuring to God. I said, why this thing happened to me? I was supposed to enjoy my holiday. I was supposed to play football. I love playing football.
We'll
So I
come
was-
to that.
Yeah, I was supposed to play football. I was supposed to enjoy the Christmas vibe. My friends who studied in the city came home during those times, so we used to play. But I was supposed to do all those things as a kid. But then I was here, and on top of that, landing with this situation. Then I was crying, and then I'm tired of crying that day. And then I don't know, out of nowhere, one manager, we call it second sordar.
Okay.
In a quarry, there is a sordar, no?
Oh,
First
okay.
sordar, second sordar. So
Okay.
the second sordar was in charge of that particular quarry.
Okay.
He will go every now and then to see where the people dig. Like that.
Okay.
So he happened to enter that day. I think he entered after us.
God had
Okay.
sent.
Yeah.
Yes.
He happened to enter that day, and then he heard me crying. He was an Assamese, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, he was an Assamese. And then somehow I managed to tell him that I got lost. And because he met me on the day we went for visit, also he met me.
Okay.
So he remembered me. Then he rescued me from that.
Had it been somebody else, I think they wouldn't go the next day. So
Yeah.
when did you go next again?
The next day only I go.
Next day itself?
That day only I continued the whole day.
Oh, you walked after
Yeah.
that?
I was quite coward per se, but then with that thing, I don't know, I lost my cowardness. Yeah.
Really surprising. I mean, a person who is entering there and on first day you're getting stuck, your cart is not
Crying
getting up,
and then
you're crying.
thinking you're dying,
Yeah.
yet you continue the work.
Your state
the
of
entire
mind
day.
allowed you to again go back to that work. How?
I don't know. As I said, it's the condition, the situation,
Circumstances.
where circumstances. Yeah.
What's the third story?
The third story was it's quite funny. Yeah.
You're funny as well.
God. Yeah, I mean, finding out the funny thing from your very serious situation,
Yeah.
that too also needs courage, actually.
Yeah.
See, there are people who actually break down after one very bad incident.
Yeah. And
You had the worst incident on the first day of your work. And then
actually
next day,
throughout,
number
since class
two.
1, he has
Yeah.
been having bad incidents only. Nothing that
Actually.
would give him. I mean, at that age, he should be just hanging
That's
out with his
true.
family,
Yes,
going
like
to
you
school,
said.
not bothering about work at all.
You enjoyed playing football.
Yeah,
Yeah,
But you
football.
were kept away, like situations kept you away
Since
from
when have
your
you
love.
been playing football? Like, when did you discover that you love football as a game?
I think as you are from Shillong, you know.
Yeah,
people-
Meghalaya is known for football.
People love football, and the moment we know how to run, then we'll play football.
Okay,
But then
it is like that.
One thing I love football is that there's nothing in my life that I could forget everything. Only when I play football, I forget everything.
You forget.
How? Okay.
Totally 100. It's totally 100. I'm totally
In it.
on the business.
Yes.
I totally forget everything. Even when I study also, there are many things pop up in my mind. But then when I play football, literally I forget everything.
So you did 11, 12 from
In North Liberty.
North Liberty School. So you were telling me the other day you got scholarship,
Yeah.
full scholarship.
So if I talk about North like this, when I got my matric results, class 10 results,
Okay.
we went to Juwai with the motive to study in government boys. As I came from a poor family, so I not be able to afford in the private school. So we went to government boys. I already took admissions. Actually, my name already registered. I heard my friend told me that they call you on the first day for the attendance, because I already took admission. I already fill everything.
It's in July.
Yeah.
Okay.
So government boys Juwai. Then after we took the admission, after we fill everything, then we went to one uncle, to the house of one guy, a man who get married in July.
Okay.
Then we went to have tea there. After that, then we had some talks. Then he heard the news that this school, North Liberty, they opened science streams that year only, 2019.
Okay.
And what happened was that they give scholarship to state rank holders. We have top 20 in Mbos, in Meghalaya.
By that time.
Yeah.
But then I was not in the top 20. I missed by 3 months.
Okay.
He said, let's go and request the principal. Maybe God speak to him to take this guy, to this boy to that school. No? Because he also, he literally didn't know anything about Norberty.
Okay.
He didn't have any idea. He didn't know Mr. Richard. Sir Richard is the principal of Norberty. So he didn't know anything about Norberty. Neither me didn't know anything about Norberty.
Okay.
We literally entered like that. So I remember me and him went. He said, let's go. Then we went. We entered the principal rooms. The principal was so bright that day because they got many positions that time.
Okay.
They got
He
many
was happy
positions.
already.
Yeah. Then he introduced me to the principal. There's these boys like this, and then finally the principal agreed to give me scholarship, which I don't deserve because I was not in the top 20 as per
Don't say
I mean, as per the criteria.
Maybe they must have
Your
seen
story,
something in you.
yeah.
As per the criteria, I mean. But then, he gave me the scholarship for 2 years. 100%, I didn't need to pay anything. Then I studied at Norberty for 2 years. Then when my class 12 started, I was in full track. Full track. It reminded me about how I missed the top 20 because I was broke down when I missed the because I expected a lot. I was expecting to be in 18 or 19 position. I was the type of person who calculate marks like...
Marks after coming back.
No, not after coming back. 1 month after exams and result, every day I'll calculate. In a day, around 5 times I'll calculate marks. Like that. I remember during my NEET preparation, we have like after board, then till NEET 1 month. After I get tired to study, I'll take those questions and then calculate. So I was that type of person. And then I missed by 3 months in class 10. That has this time.
It affected you, no?
Yeah,
You wanted to do well.
When I'm that type of person who introspect, where is the crux, no? It was because of English, no? It was because of English. As a boy who studied from village, English affects me. Then I realized my weakness was in English. English stopped me to be in top 20. Because I expected to get 88 in English, but then I was 23. So because of English, then when I was in class 12, I was very alert with the grammar. With the grammar, preposition and all those things affects a lot. Then I was very alert, and then somehow I managed to do well in it. And then I managed to enter in top 10. I was in 8th position. So I
From not getting into top 20, then I was like
Directly
to 8.
Yeah.
That was the right time.
Yeah.
Then I studied very hard in class 12 here because I have no other things to do except study. My auntie provided me.
That year you did not work as not a part-time job.
My auntie provided me. Then I study very well. Then when I get study, I used to roam with my friends together. So
Finally, you were a student.
yeah, finally
You were a student, yes.
Yeah, and I also happened to got a mobile that year.
Yes.
I don't know what was
That's
that.
when people lose their track of
Yes, yes.
studies and they...
What happened was that from that mobile, I learned many things.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay,
great.
now yes.
Yeah.
Most people get distracted.
Yeah, actually they
How
get
did you learn
distracted,
from
yeah.
mobile?
So for my NEET preparation, actually I didn't know anybody in my life who, I know the name but I don't know the person who have cracked NEET, passed the instant exams. So when I get the mobile, then I used to contact those people, reach out to those people, and ask for the advice and all. Then I also scroll from YouTube. Because I believe what I've seen, I believe that we live an era where there is everything in the air. No, everything in this air, we just need to know what we didn't know. The moment we know what we didn't know, then we'll question things and then we just, everything come. And also had something like, I have to crack NEET in my first attempt. Because I know that I'll not be able to go for coaching, no? Because, coaching, how much it costs.
Yes, yes, yeah.
It costs a lot. So I'll not be able. So that mobile which my elder sister gave me was game changing. From that mobile, I learned many things. I know which books to read and all. Then I prepare well. Then from my preparation, I realized that I'll be able to do it because no, this
You
much
know
really-
yourself.
because,
Yes.
yeah, So I realized this, and then my teachers were quite helpful whenever they need. They helped me like that.
So there were many things which actually help you to get to that 8th position.
Yeah,
And thanks to
yes.
the mobile phone as well.
Yeah,
at the right time.
I was Samsung. I didn't want
Like the people who are watching it now, they will like, see, learn from him. So did you always want to become a doctor or a footballer?
Good question. Yeah. So till class 10, I want to become footballer.
Oh,
And I said I love football.
Oh,
Football is the only thing that when I step in, I forgot everything. So this true love. No? I genuinely love football. Yeah. But then I also believe in the things that talent and hard work go side by side. You have to know
true.
these things. You cannot go with only one thing.
yeah.
Then after my class 10, I realized that I didn't have such talents to excel in football. Yeah,
Fast realization.
yeah.
Like you're
I
good
realized-
at it, but not good enough to be playing for the country.
I'll not be able even to play in Shillong to that extent. I might go in my village.
Okay.
At my village level, I might go, or maybe at my district level, but not even at the state level.
okay.
That's what I realized. So,
Okay.
not even at the state level. So I realized football will not work for me. After that, and since I did well in my class 10, then I didn't have any other option, so I'll go for science only. But when I reached in Liberty, as I said, the environment was so much conducive. Then I started to rooted in me that desire to crack NEET and desire to pursue MBBS. So it started from the Liberty. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
What is your village like, Moolamylliang? What is it known for? What's special about it?
When I was a kid, there's nothing special about my village.
Okay.
Because the things that have changed my village happens, I think, 2000, from 2014 it started,
Okay.
but it picks up in 2019.
Okay.
Just before
But I was
COVID.
born in 1999. So you understand, till
1999.
Yes.
yeah, till 14 there's nothing. It was a very village, totally village, very
Okay.
backward and all. So most of people are poor like that. And then, but then in 2014, it started to root up. People start to put cleanliness as a priority, planting trees as priority, because East Jaintia has been destroyed haphazardly. But then people start to look into the environments, then they start to plant tree and all, they start to clean, maintain the cleanliness in the village and all. So it rooted, but in 2019 it reached a peaks where all those trees have came up, and then they are quite creative, not me.
Yes, working.
I was not the mind behind. I'm just a helper like here and there. Whenever I get time, I used to help. So people become very creative, and then they start to think about Christmas and all. So they
Okay.
decorate. They make use of those trees by the side of the road.
Oh, those
decorate for
trees that you
Christmas,
had planted.
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
And they are natural trees. Yes, yes.
Because I've
Okay.
seen videos last year, many news media had gone there just to cover the Christmas decorations.
So
It's a
you
big
just
deal.
think that in one night, thousands of people come.
Okay.
From
my
we
God.
start from let's say from the 20th of December till the 5th or 6th of January, people come like anything.
From the state, or are there visitors from outside the state as well?
Some from outside the states, but
Okay,
most
okay.
from the states. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
So of late, Moolamylliang was known for the Christmas lights.
vision, yeah.
Now it may be known because of you, of another
Yeah,
big
like
star.
are you the only
Kampher.
first person to come out as a doctor from your village?
I will be the second.
Second one. When
Okay,
was the
second.
first one?
I don't remember exactly.
Like, not exactly. Like, is this person older than you?
Yeah, quite older.
No, for my
So
age.
you're the
then.
second doctor of that village. Oh my.
Second doctor, and like you mentioned that your village is totally backward. It's in the later period. It's like around 2014-19
Yeah.
when development started picking up. So before 2014-19, past years, how were the people like really going about?
What's
with
the
their
main mode
studies?
of income? And
Yeah, like the profession. What are they
how many
mainly
schools
engaged
are
in?
there and all?
So my village is in East Jaintia. East Jaintia is popularly known for coal business.
Okay.
But then what I saw in my village, most of, I would say 90% of them, they are poor people.
Okay.
90%.
Maybe 10% will have coal business.
Okay.
So 90% they are normal like us, labor like that something. And then the mode of income was that labor. Coal
Daily
work.
labor.
Okay,
Coal
daily
work.
labor.
You load, you separate the coal and the non-coal like that. So whatever things, the driver and all. So that's the income, source of income for them.
Okay.
And then how many schools we had? I mean, there are so many schools, which I don't know the concept behind all those schools. No?
Concept, why?
Why? Means
Shouldn't there be many schools because
I
people
feel
are
there shouldn't be any schools. For if it's me, I think I'll put all the schools in one place.
one, okay.
Yeah.
It's just
Okay,
scattered
okay.
everywhere.
Just scattered everywhere. There are many schools will have DCLP, District Council, LP Lower Primary, SSA, and then village schools. I didn't understand
With
the purpose.
students are less.
Very less.
Teachers? How about teachers?
Teachers, I mean, they put posts there.
Okay,
It's
it's
fine,
just
but
there.
then, but I didn't understand the concept. No.
So there should be like few schools,
Yeah.
like 1 to 2 to
Even
3
even
schools.
the children also, like the competition is less. You know, when you have
so they're just going with the
1,
flow.
2 in classroom, 3, 4 in
okay.
classroom. Competition is less, no?
About your So who are they in your family?
My mom, 2 elder sisters, and 2 younger brothers.
So yes, they're all studying or?
Yeah, my elder sisters, they finish studies, they are working, and then my 2 younger brothers, they are still studying.
Just studying.
okay.
So mother was working, right, until you...
Yeah, mother was working. Now she didn't work like fully, whatever she when I was
Sometimes.
1 year.
I think in
Because
years to come-
my sisters already work. So
Okay, I hope in years to come she stops working completely, retires from work. So was she an inspiration? You said that there were no more inspirations, but was she in some way? Or did she believe in you?
I won't consider, I'll be very honest with that. I won't consider my mom as inspiration.
Either, okay.
But she was the first person that believed in me.
Okay.
Yeah, I literally remember that. She was the first person that believed in me, and she, not only in me, in all 5 of us, that she had a very strong belief that these children will not repeat the lifestyle that she had
Led.
to yeah. So as I said, there is a trend in our place. No, during that time there is a trend in our place, like the elder son once he turn, especially from our type of family, as I said, immature family. By the time the elder son turn 15, 16, he will left school.
Okay.
Be it by his will or by parents' will, he will left school and start working there. And start working in the coal business, be it as a coal loader or whatever. So he'll start working and then help the parents, and then build somehow building like that for other in the village. And then after subsequent year, they will get married like that. So things happen like that. But then with my mom, even though she has such type of family, she has a very strong belief that these things will not happen again with my children. Such a very strong belief, I still could pinpoint it. Then she never, not even a single time that a word came out of her mom that you stop going to school now, go and help me like that. She always believed that these children will become great.
My son will do something.
Yeah, my son will do something, because not only in such, sometimes you speak it out also. And then I remember people used to say that this Kong is very proud. Yeah, she's proud like
What?
that.
Why not? She needs to be proud of...
Actually,
I mean,
Yeah,
back then.
okay.
Now they will not say.
Now they're going to her. Congratulations.
Now they will not say. But back then she used to say, your mom is quite proud like that. No? When I was also a kid, no? Like that. So I remember because a couple of them used to talk to me like that. No?
Okay.
So my mom, and I remember when my youngest brother, so when he was a baby, my mom used to what they call that, used to
Sing the lullaby.
maybe, and then said,
Cradle.
cradle like this, and then and she was praising him that this baby will build me a big house. This baby will look after me when I get old. This baby will build a big house like that. She used to say like that. I remember.
She has big dreams.
Yeah, she has a strong belief. I said, strong belief like that. Even things like it's in front of her eyes is very what to say. It's not matching with what I believe. But then he
Like
has
the
a
life
family,
that
yeah.
you guys were leading and her dreams and beliefs were completely different.
yeah.
And actually, they're coming true slowly.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what I
actually.
see. Now the people will not see that.
You're
People
proud.
from a village will now won't say anything also,
They'll not
but
say
they
anything.
will be very proud that someone from their village,
Now they'll be proud, yeah. Now
Screaming on
they'll
camera.
all be proud.
for all the good things. But choosing this profession as a doctor and serving the society, who put this into your mind? Like you want to become a doctor? Or was it something like, yeah, I want to become a
But
doctor?
you could have
I
chosen
will be
engineering
serving.
also. When you go for science,
Yeah.
people.
Like you opted
Sometimes go for
science as a
engineering.
subject, right? So why choose doctor? Why the medical line?
As I said, it was the environment in Liberty that was
Okay.
very conducive,
Okay.
and many of my friends who want to pursue MBBS.
Okay.
And then, but then when I look back, it was all planned. The way I changed schools, the way I walk here and there, it was all planned for me.
Okay.
Even when I look back to medical also, it was planned for me.
Okay.
It was planned for me.
So
Maybe-
there was some like celestial voice who was saying, "Now you are made for the medical line."
yeah, it was planned for me. Yeah.
Oh, great.
That's what I believe.
So what do you want to pursue? Higher studies? In which field?
I think my personality will suit well with I mean my personality and even my mission, I think it will suit well with pediatrics.
Pediatrics.
Pediatrics. Oh.
Because I love kids, and on top of that, as I said, I want to address many social disorders, I would say, in my place. So it's through the family, and the family you'll meet them with children.
Now that if you go back to a village in future, would you like to stop this trend of children working in coal mines? And you have gone through it, you have passed through it, but would you encourage others to do it? I mean, how would you stop it?
Working in Kulma is not the crux of the things, ma. As I said, it's the immature family. It's the it's the consequence of immature family. So the root cause is from that family. No, so those type of family are the root cause of all the struggles that we, as a products of those families, struggle. So you cannot just treat it symptomatic, no, like that. If not solve, it will
Slowly,
solve
I
it,
think, yeah.
So, but you have to know the root cause of it. But then, to say it, to change it, things not possible. No? I mean, as a person who already went through that, I would love to address it. I feel it's my mission to address it.
Yes.
But to say that I will change it,
That
not possible. That depends on one's mind. But it needs to address, it needs to reveal to others that this is the thing went wrong, this is the cause of it.
Yeah.
So that's the thing I have to do.
Because it's a
And that's why
very
I feel
risky
like-
affair, a
Yeah.
risky job.
Yeah.
So did you go back to your home after your results were out, like after
Or did you
completion
directly
of
start
MBBS?
internship?
I just went for 10 minutes and then I
10
For
minutes?
10 minutes?
literally,
This is so sad.
because when I got my result, I was in Clariat, no? Because we didn't know that we'll get result this age. It just happened like that. So I was in Clariat, and Clariat was not far from my village. I just was so happy because I have not met my mom for so long. I just went to Clariat directly. I just went to my village, and then after 10 minutes, I left.
Did somebody ever tell you that you look a bit like our Chief Minister? Chief Minister Conrad Sangma.
I don't know, my close friends used to say that because
Because the way you talk, even
Now,
our Chief
I'm
Minister.
imagining actually
Doesn't
after
he?
you
He
mentioned
really looks like our
the
Chief
Conrad
Minister.
Sangma.
my close friend used to tell me, yeah.
He's very articulated when it comes to talking, and our Chief Minister is,
yes.
of course. So, any message that you would have for people of your village, or people of Meghalaya, or people of the entire country, Northeast India in particular?
Ka kubor ka bang kwa ban pensingaw chaki para samla kanong ba Kampher lang iwan na kanong ka jaka deni na kanong kilong yung ke ka ba pher kalong kumkino kijing mo chimberkhat iwan but kawe nga kwa ban kamao yaki perlok ki bawan na kilong yung sem kumanga na kilong yung sem kibaduk kalong ba kajing duk bakna bangin nam ay excuse mo ba amde tang mga ubala proof ya kata kilabun haswa nga ngamtip kumno ka jingim unfold for them tamba many ki brio ki bala la proof ya kata ma ba ka jingduk ha ka bisa kamla bang hanglat ya brio ke e ka bala bang hanglat ya brio ka de ka jingduk ha ka chamo berkan that it's not the financial poverty that has the potential to stop us, to stop a person. It's the poverty in the mind.